Do you have a desire that is particularly active right now? Something that matters? Does it feel good to you? You're so beautiful in your physicalness. You want manifestations. You want your desires to be seeable and hearable and smellable and tasteable and touchable. You want your manifestations, and we want them for you too. You are leading edge creators. You are in an environment where your thoughts do turn to things, dollars and relationships and the beautiful things that you want to experience. We just want you to understand that if the manifestation is what's most important to you and it hasn't happened yet, so you're focused upon the absence of what you want. You're calibrating to it not being there. You don't mean to, but you can't help but notice it's not there. We want you to come to the realization that there are many desires that you could hold, that you could accomplish in this moment, and they are emotional desires. They are desires about feeling interest or feeling enthusiastic or feeling love or appreciation. These are desires about emotional states of being that you can accomplish now. You don't have to live in the absence of them. And if you will begin to look for things that produce within you the response of a positive, good feeling emotion, then you will be calibrating, you will be focused, calibrating a vibrational match to who you really are and what you really want. And therefore, in that state, you will be open to letting in what you do want in all regards, because this is a universe that is based on attraction only. It's attraction only, which you are letting in or not. The word calibrate is just the best word. But what is it that you are wanting to calibrate to? You are more than you see in these bodies. You are source energy, and in this body you are an extension of that source energy. If you were all day long deliberately calibrating to that source that is at the basis of you, not just the basis of you, but to the furthermost extended part of you, then you would be calibrating to the wholeness of you, and you would therefore be in concert with all of your power and all of your expectation of good things for you, and you would be thriving in every aspect of your life experience. That source energy part of you from which you have come exists in non-physical, in that you can't see it, but is consciousness that is always aware of you. Whenever you know what you don't want, you launch an equivalent vibrational wave, you might say, about what you do want. And your inner being, that source within you, calibrates to these new requests and new decisions all day, every day. So you're causing yourself to expand. You are the same thing as your inner being, and when you're not the same thing as your inner being, negative emotion is present as the indicator that you're not letting yourself be calibrated to who you really are. There is so much well-being that you were born knowing was yours. It's a legacy of well-being that is huge. So you find yourself daydreaming something, you find yourself having a thought about something, and you follow the thread of that good feeling thought, and then something happens. A result from that changed thought is noticed by you. This is you deliberately releasing resistance, and you deliberately raising vibration, and this is you experiencing the result of that. And now you know. You never go back from that knowing. You have the knowledge of how it works because you have shown it to yourself. You are empowered with these laws of the universe, and you are supported by an enormous non-physical contingency that is there for you every time in every moment. So much so that as you begin moving through life with this deliberate intent, your moments are so full of this insight and this insight and this insight and this insight. It's good and good and good and good. It's clear, it's fun, it's more, it's exhilarating, it's life. You As you came into this experience, were calibrated to your goodness. You were calibrated to source energy. You are calibrated to love. You're calibrated to well-being. That's your natural default position. That's who you are. That's what you're calibrated to. And this other stuff you've learned along your physical trail does not mean diddly squat in comparison with that. It's easy to hook into that, and it's easy to maintain it now that you know what you know. Things are so good for you, you don't even know how good they are, and we know because we've seen your vortex.